have Harriet and Sharon with us here, have come to bring this matter to the High Court of Mukono. The matter revolves around the illegal and unlawful detention of mothers in health facilities for the failure to pay medical bills. We have found out, based on our work, we have the Right to Health program. Based on the work that we have done in terms of monitoring the right to health, we have discovered that this practice is very commonplace. The fact that so many facilities, mostly private not-for-profit and private for-profit facilities, are keeping women detained and preventing them from leaving hospitals simply because they are unable to pay the very high medical bills. As we all know, the government has a duty to ensure that there is universal health coverage in this country, and even our health sector development plan and the national health policy list maternal health care as a priority intervention. The government has put in place some of the things, and one of the things that they have decided to put in place is to have some of the funds in terms of primary health care and also non-wage grants to go to private not-for-health facilities. So as a result, we have seen that there has been an increase in this practice simply because patients are unable to be able to pay their medical bills. Today, the Initiative for Social and Economic Rights has brought two particular hospitals, Kumi Hospital Ongino and also St. Francis Hospital Nkokonjeru in Buikwe District, having noted that this practice is particularly prevalent in these particular facilities. We have called upon the court to make a decision to, number one, stop this practice in all health facilities so that mothers do not have to worry about being detained for paying bills, but to know that they can be able to access free maternal health services as is their right under the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda. We call upon the High Court to be able to pronounce itself and stop this practice and order the government to be able to put in place some mechanisms, not only the legislative policies but also some administrative measures that should be put in place to stop these hospitals from continuing this practice. We also hope that the court will declare an order that these particular facilities release all the detainees that they have. One of the key things that we also hope out of this particular case is the fact that, for example, Nkokonjeru Town Council, which should have at the very least a health center 3 to be able to provide maternal health services, currently does not have a health center 3. The population is left to rely on a health center 2, Naburundo. So we really want the court to pronounce itself and call upon the government to be able to fulfill its obligations to many women in Uganda. Thank you very much. The very first investigation in 2020, we found about 5 mothers who were detained, and that was just one day. The next time we went in 2021, we also discovered that this practice was still continuing. What we discovered in our research is that the health facilities know that this practice is illegal. They know that they shouldn't be detaining mothers and that they are not detention centers, because the law provides that if you're not a gazetted detention place center, then you shouldn't detain people. But they go on to do it thinking that they do not have any other alternative but to detain the women, because they claim that they have offered a service and they should be able to be paid.